Okay, good morning. Here we are down at the desert. So I'm glad you got up. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. You may hear some noise behind when the air conditioner kicks on. It makes a bit of a noise, but I will need it today because, I get sweaty when I'm working out. But you may or may not get sweaty depending on the intensity that you put in. Today's combo will be a familiar one, but it will also have some deep knee bends. So let me just show you for a second while you're getting set up. My deep knee bends, we're going to be doing this. So that's like a squat, but my squats normally are more narrow. So I'm going to be stepping out, but my weight is equal between both legs to reach for the floor. So you really want to reach for the floor because I don't want to be the only one with sore buns tomorrow. So that's the one thing that's going to happen here today. And music. And I only had my light weights. I got the big heavy ones, but they were in the bottom of the basket and I didn't dig them out. So probably higher repetitions. And here's my music. Hopefully not too loud. Some of the people need to have a little bit more hearing of my voice. So, and I have my tubing and I have my chair and I have some water. Water is very necessary. All right, we're gonna do the warm up. Let me close this little window. All right, start with the march. So as we stand, tuck in our bellies, lift up our chest, relax the neck and shoulders, push the arms. Arms going forward and back. You see this warms up our shoulders. So even if you're like me and traveling, you can still get your workout in. To the side. So I'm just marching in place. See how much space you have in your room. Sometimes you move things around, you forget something's there. One arm up, one arm down, won't matter which one. Just stretch up. Cross the arms in front and then behind. Tap to the side, just hold it here. Tap to the side. Other side. Tap and hold it. Now single, tap right, tap left. Now lean your body over so the core is required to work. With your arms close, you have less for your core to have to manage. But if you reach that arm upward or over, your body has to work a little bit on balance, not a whole lot. Same thing, but go across your body. Now, if twisting doesn't feel good to your back, just press forward. Otherwise, reach across. So if you've just joined us, we're warming up. We're going to do our cardio first, our weights and balance second. Drop the arms. Push the arms forward. Tap your toe forward. It's the right foot, the left foot. Again, I'm leaning back. And when I move my core, it requires, it contracts, so don't tip over. Heel in front. Cross your arms. So my toe is up. Get a little flexion. Pull your elbows into your side. So it's a pumping of the arms. Tap your toe behind you. Still pumping my arms. Push your arms back. So kick into some triceps. And make sure you don't hit anything behind you. We're moving to slow reverse lunges. Here they are. Arms are going back. Normally I have you put your arms forward for balance. Watch that front knee. Not this. Here, good, head up. Squeeze your elbows straight. Hold your feet together, raise your heels. Stand tall. Heels together, toes turned out. Feet stand wide. Knees are straight. Bend to the right, bend to the left. Now if you feel this stance was too narrow and this bothers your knees, step out a little wider. Doesn't have to be big. So you see I'm starting to push my hips a little, feeling my inside thigh. So I'm going to hold into an inner thigh stretch. Hold your hips this way, stay up, straighten out this leg. You can rest. Lift up your toe if you want. You might feel your hip on the right and your inner thigh on the left. Let's go the other way. Hip shift out. Maybe the toe comes up, maybe it doesn't. Careful not to come forward, lean back. There you go. Ah, right there. Belly in, shoulder back. As we come up for the sacrum, a couple of moving in a circle with the hip. Go the other way. Right into some dynamic hamstring stretch as my feet situate one forward, one back. I move into the stretch, then come up. So I go there. It's kind of like the get-ups that we do from the chair. Now let's go a static stretch. Stay here. Push out your bum. Feel the back of that front leg. Roll yourself up. Put the foot back behind, parallel feet for a calf stretch. Go ahead and put those hands behind and stretch out your shoulders. Step up and let's do the hamstring stretch dynamically on the other side. Hips going back, hips coming up. So push the hips back and lift up. Squeeze your tush. Now passively we go here and stay. Chest is up, raise your back, but support with your core. Roll yourself up, plant that back foot parallel, heel down. Again, open up your shoulders. And release. Okay, we're on to our pattern. We have done this before. It's going side to side, so let's see how much space we have by taking 2 steps to your right, 2, left. So today I'm working out on tile. I still want to be careful, but if you're at home on carpet, be extra careful. So we've got in this pattern a single step touch and a double. Let's go back to the single. Now do a double. Other way. Single, step touch. Double, double. Back to single. So you see the pattern is 4 single and 1 double each way. One more. I have some arms, but if the arms confuse you, leave them alone and focus on your feet. And then I'll show you how to add intensity after we get a little more. Okay, here's the arms. Pushing, pushing, pulling in, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Again, single, push away, push away. So some of you, this might be a new pattern, and it is for your brain, and for others, a familiar pattern. Now I'm going to start showing you some variations of intensity. You can push down, and then you can glide over. If that's more to your liking, and you're ready to work at that intensity. Otherwise, step and tap, step and tap. Stand tall. Again. Now the way I've designed the combo today, we'll be doing this on both sides. Last time. New part coming up. Back to step touch, no arms. In this pattern, it's forward and back, so make sure you don't back into your couch. You'll do 2 step touches forward, and you'll walk back 4 steps like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Join me. Step and touch, march 2, 3, 4. So again, I'm setting the foundation. If you want to do a little more, you can jog back. You can do step hop with a little spring in your step. Now when we go back, we're going to be on the low side. Jogging may be difficult, so let's add the arms and see what you really want to do with the feet. Going forward, arms up. Going back, arms down. Going up. Going down. So going up, you could do this. Going down, try not to round over too much. Just put the weight of your arms down. This should start to raise your heart rate a bit. Watch out for your chairs. And a down. Up. And a down. It's all on your right foot as you mirror me. 2 more. We're going to put the first part and the second part together, and then we'll learn the third part. Single step touch. 2 right, 2 left. Step touch forward, arms up. And down low. And up. Down low. Single step touch. Push away. Pull in. 2 right. 2 left. Step touch to me. High. Back away. Low. Up high. Down low. Push away. 2 right. 2 left. Come up. Go down. 1 more time. Okay, push away. And you push, push, pull. 2 right steps. Pick up your feet. Step touch up. Down low. Do that again. Okay, here's the next part. Modified. Squat right 2 times. We're going to go back left. So this is what I was talking about, but if you joined us late, you might not have heard me say, it is a squat. By definition, the weight remains equal on both legs. And I really want you to effort to reach to the floor. In the combo, there's only 2 at the end of it. So say you would do this, and then not so far this way because we're in practice mode. So see if you can get the stance where you can reach for the floor. Keep your chin up so we can see one another, okay? If you wanted to add more intensity with the arms, you could reach overhead when you're up. And 2-step. Single step touch, push away. We're going to put this together. 2 right, 2 left. Step touch forward, walk back. Now squat to your right, again to your right. Step touch here, hold. So isn't that like magic? We're on our left leg. Are you on your left leg? And that brings us back to the beginning. And if you didn't get the whole thing together, it's okay. We're going to do it lots of times. 2 and 2. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Now, as this pushes you, don't get sloppy. This always should be mindful. Single. Double. Single. Building it on the other side. Double. Should we add the arms? Single, push away. Double, keep your elbows up. Single, push it away. Double left, elbows up. Hey, push it, pull it, 2 left. You have the pattern. It's a single, single, and a double. Okay, let's go on to the next part. Step touch high, low, and down. Up, up. You could get up, get down, pull up, and down. Last one, we'll put the 2 together. Single, we're on the left side. 2 and 2. Now the step touch forward. Get up, down low, and let's do that one more time. In the combo, we only do it once. Push away to your left. 2, 2. Step touch high. Down low walk. Up, up. Single step touch, your left. 2, 2. Step touch up, we're gonna go to those squats. Well, one more time, we're gonna do the 2 squats full to the left and not full to the right. So here it is. And then just do a little bit. You can do big ones. That's once you get your depth. I mean, you could do them here. Here's some options for the arms. I want you to try and touch the floor. I don't care if you go overhead. Again, look up. Last one. So you reach for the floor, and we only do the 2. All right, from the beginning, left side, all together. 2 left. Step touch, come up. Walk back, get ready for the squats. Go now to your left. And step touch to the right, to the left. So see, it's not that much. The practice is a lot. Let's get a little water. Whew. With your water, you just need a little sip. So we're able to do this combo on the right and the left and work on your intensity. Here we go, push away. 2, 2. Step touch forward, go up, go down. Here's your 2 squats to the right, touch the floor. Step, push away. 2 left, 2 right. Step touch high, walk back low. Now to your left, get those squats down. Right, single, step touch, push away. You're at the beginning. 2 and 2. Step touch up, back, squat, go right. You're already down there, just go the rest of the way. Push away. 2. Are you glad we're not doing more squats? Me too. Up high, down low. Here's your squats. Stay down there, up, and push away. 2 right, 2 left. Step touch up, walk it back. Squat 2 right, get that floor. Push away. Challenge yourself. 2. Up with a step touch, walk back, deep squat, head up. Couple more times to your right, let's do it. 2 right. Step touch up, walk back, get down, push away. 2 left. Step touch the left up. Going back, here's your squat. Look, you're already down there. Just go the rest of the way. Push it away. 2, breathe. Step touch up. Walking it back. Squat 2 times. Higher, push away. 2 to your left. Keep those elbows up. Step, touch up. Walk it on back, get low. Now the big squat. I want you to feel those legs. Those are like sumo squats, aren't they? Kinda, yeah. Up, down, right two down. Push away. How you doing? Two left. Pace it. Step touch. Down low. Two left. Okay, we got one more round. To your right, to your left. We can do this. Easy peasy. Push. Two. Step touch up. Hang on. Now get all the way down. Touch that floor. Left push. Last time. Go two. Come back. Step touch your high and your low. Do the squat. Well done. Yay. Grab one weight. Light weight. Stand on your left foot, get your right foot back. Here's what this foot does. But it goes faster. Foot comes to knee, foot goes back. Depending on your back, you may opt to not use the weight. So when your leg is out, your arms are out. When your knee is in, your arms are in. Got it? Ready? Faster. Hold it. Is the weight too much? Put it down. If not, pick it up. Okay, get your form. Foot up to your knee. Leg back, arms forward. Pull. Pull. Knee and arms in. Faster. Couple more. Okay, walk it out. No weights. Ooh, fun, right? Feet apart. Shift. Track your knees. No weights. It's swimming. Not getting wet. So we're going to cultivate a little warmth in our upper body, more than we already have. Belly in, stand tall. Hold the arms open. Now keep relaxing your shoulders. We're going to do this. Other side makes it even more challenging. But here we are on the first side. Palms up, down. So I'm just turning my palms up and down, leaving my arms shoulder height. Leave your palms up. Touch your shoulders. Lean the body. Remember that works your core. Relax those necks. So I'm going to do one arm at a time. Right in comes first. When you touch your shoulder, relax it. Here comes our taffy pulling machine. Or you take a towel at your chest and pull it apart. Looks like this. Pull. One arm goes up, other arm goes straight back. Now our last one is like a softball pitch. You hold your right arm out and you circle your left arm. Keep your legs going. Ready? Begin. Hold both arms up, bend your knees. This shouldn't hurt your knees, put more weight in your heels. Lean to the left, lean to the right. Palms turn up and down. Yep, we're on the other side. Your arms are getting heavy. Don't put them down. Come on, stamina. Hold your palms up, touch your shoulders. Reminder to relax the neck and shoulders. Now I've got one arm coming in. It'll be my left arm first. So right and left. Relax, relax those shoulders. Make sure you're bending your knees, leaning your torso. Coming up is that taffy pulling machine or that rope pull from your chest. Both arms fully extend. Both arms go straight. Hold your left arm out and circle to right, a big pitch. Heavy shoulders, huh? Hold both arms out, bend both knees. Hang on. Lower, back up. Turn your toes forward. Bring your hands down. Turn your heels in and toes forward until you feel kind of comfortable. If you need to move in a little bit more. Now see, my back is straight. I'm not here. So bring your chest out. Lower your hips. If your back can manage this, let go with your hands. If you need that support, put them back. Weight more in your heels. Maybe you can lift those toes. Go low. Now, shake your hips right and left. Booty shake. Zip your zipper. If you don't, your back's going to do more than it should. Stay low, lift your arms out. Count to 8. 5, 6, 7. Straighten your legs. Woo! Kick your legs out. So that should have worked your quads, a bit for your hips. Okay, weights, 2. Water anytime you need it. So I'm going to go to the outer hip. Here's what happens with my leg, abduction. Please note, I'm not tipping. So my leg abducts, and my left arm also abducts. Now this range of motion may be a bit much. Traditionally, the palm is down and turned in, but if you want the palm forward, that might feel better to your shoulder. So it looks like this. If going overhead is too much, just go to your shoulder. That's fine. You be you. Four more. You should feel your core working here in addition to your limbs. One more. Pause. Practice the leg. Again, zip your zipper. It's not high, toe is forward. Here's the arm option. Full range motion, halfway up, palm forward, palm down as you like. Here we go. Showing all the variations. Be mindful with the one that you picked for the last 4. And rest. Ah! All right, so this one is this motion. So you see what happens? My body, if I don't support it, does this. So it's not that. Your body stays still. One arm is forward. That's it. So the weight is heaviest at the low side. Now I'm going to work a wee bit more in my tush. So hold your elbows in, stand on either leg, because I'll switch you when we're done. Put all the weight on that front leg, and the back leg is just your toe, or nothing. See, I'm diagonally tipped forward, and you're gonna do that low punching motion, slowly. All the weight is on your front leg. Bend that standing knee. Now I'm going to go faster, but if you think that's not going to work for you, keep this pace. Four, three, two, stay here, hands on your hips. Lower down and up, just the tippy toe of the back foot. Now the hands can stay at your hips. If you let the arms drop, don't collapse your shoulders. So don't let yourself round. Hardly any weight on my back leg, it's just my toe is touching. One more. All the way up. Other side. Get grounded, knee bent. Just your toe, not leaning. Get out over that front leg. Slow punch. Zip your zippers. More weight on the front leg. I'm going faster, but you don't have to. Hold the weights at your hip. Bend. Bend. Both things will bend, but all the weight's on your front leg. Back leg's just keeping you from falling over. If you drop your weights, don't bend over. Four more. Last two. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Let's grab some water. Ooh, I need a sip of water. And I'm walking around, kind of flush any lactic acid, any of that burning feeling. Woo. All right, time to bring your chair out. You can face me. I'm just thinking it's a better view from the side. Won't need my weights. Should I turn the music down a bit? Okay. There we go. I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat. Now, if your back is a little iffy, put a pillow or squeeze your knees together and give yourself more support. So I zip up my zipper. All I'm doing is leaning. So if I take my arms out, pretend I have no arms. I lean forward, and then I lean out. Now depending on your chair, you may or may not touch it. If you're sitting sideways, you may not have a back behind you. Don't fall out of your chair. So here's what the torso is doing. Not much, right? To make it more, one arm will go forward, and then one arm will go back. So I'm adding weight to my body. If I really wanted to challenge myself, both arms go forward. That's a lot of work for my core. And then both arms add weight as I go back, right? Now if I turn and face this way, I have a problem with the chair. So if you're sitting this way, you're only going to have the opportunity to do one arm, but that may be enough. So situate yourself in your chair as it's a hinge. Okay, here we go. Starting tall, leaning forward, pause. Coming back, leaning back, pause. Going forward, not swinging. Hinging back. Feel what's happening to your body. Feel it. arm or two, what you feel you can support. And if you blow hard, it lends extra support. And I'm going to go out and stay there. Stay if you can. Shorten your lever if you need to. Return upright. Now go back and hold. Not holding your breath, just holding the position. Might be shaking a little. As you come up, cross your arms over your chest. And do the same thing. So this might feel a little easier to you, so I'm going to add an option. When I lean forward, I won't go as far, and I'll pick up one leg. When I go back, I'll pick up another leg. They can be the same leg. They could be different legs. Whatever your brain can manage. But leaning forward, you get rectus abdominis, transversus abdominis. You know all these muscles, of course. Yeah, play with it. Understand what's happening. Your foot may not come very high off. That's okay. The fact that it's not grounded is the challenge. I'm going to do one more forward, one more back. Okay, nice. All right, you can use weights or tubing. I'm going to turn my chair and show you with the tubing. Watch out for all your toys. Tubing, tricep. These are patterns, and you can do it with your weights. And if you're doing two weights, extra work for you because we'll do this twice. So we'll do just singles. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3 to straighten, 4 to release. Then we'll go 1 to straighten and 3 to release. I'll call it out so you'll know. If you were sitting, which you can do, but I'm going to grab the weights to show you. You could do one weight or two weights. So we do this just to set the pattern. Know that we're not swinging. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then after we do a bunch of those, we'll do 1 in 2, 3. So again, if you're using the free weights, you can sit or stand. The free weights means you do 2 sets, both arms, extra work for you. For those who have the tubing and are using the tubing, this one I think is really excellent. Saves a lot of wear and tear in the shoulder. All right, so first one, straighten the elbow. Reminder for those of us with tubing, I'm not flexing the wrist. I'm pointing my finger down. That's the wonderful thing about having a handlebar. So I'm just doing my little warm-up set. Recognizing the important function is the elbow completely straightening. All right, now I'm going to do 3-in-1 pattern. So 3 counts to straighten the elbow. 1, 2, 3, release. Watch out if you're using tubing for that slingshot effect. If you're doing weights, don't let them swing back. 2 more of 3 out. 1, 2, 3, 1 more, and now we change the pattern. 1 out, 3 in. Out, then release a little, and a little. Straighten it, release it, release it. If you've got tubing, watch the one shoulder. If you've got 2 weights, watch that both your shoulders aren't hiking up. 2 more. Back my arm. Last one. And rest. Tubing people, switch and set up on the other side. Once you're set up, go ahead and get your business going of just single. Those of you maybe did weights with one arm, you're doing the same thing, sitting or standing. Simple kickback. It does not need to go high. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it doesn't need to. So make sure your tension is adjusted. Here comes the 3 out. 1, 2, 3 fully straight, 4 release. Still hold your belly in. Just because we're not thinking about it doesn't mean it isn't important. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Now I'm going to go out for 1. So it's 1. Now release, 2, 3, 4. Straighten, release, release, release. Ooh, ooh. Pull tall. Yes, you can do this standing. One more time. And relax. Okay, I'm going to tuck my stuff under my chair. For those of you who are seated, come up. For those of you standing, put your stuff down. So I'm going to swing the leg. Now you need to make sure you're not going to hit anything. So check behind you and check to the side. We'll be swinging forward and backwards. Just freewheeling it, and then we're going to cross in front and swing out to the side. So, forward and back. Better scoot up so I don't kick my wall. It doesn't matter which leg. Let's go, swing it. Now the core stays still, so you're not leaning back and leaning forward. Hold yourself steady. Tighten your glute when the hip goes back. Don't you feel it's a little easier to move the leg forward than back? It's good to be aware. Four more swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side to side. Now watch out for your chair. Give it up. Two more. Was anybody counting? I was aiming for 16. I think I was close. And just for interest's sake, let's start with the cross on this side and then do the back and front. Let's just mix it up. Yeah, because we could. We will. Watch out. Okay, go cross. Lifting it up here one more time. Okay, front and back. Ready, begin. One more. Maybe two more. Maybe two more after that. I don't know. All right. Grab your weights. Sit or stand. All we're doing is bicep curls. If you're standing, do not let your hips press forward. If you're sitting, be at the end of the chair so that the weights don't plunk into the seat of the chair. That's all we're doing. If you're standing, there is a tendency, I still see people do this. So sometimes the chair is the better option because it stops you from doing what I consider to be a bad habit. How you doing? We're getting close. So I think it's just going to be in the low hundreds where I am today. Yeah, it's getting a little cooler. Might get back up to those 110s. But this is why we have air conditioning here. If you're working with really heavy weights, know that you can do one arm and then the other arm. And I'm not counting your repetitions. I'm looking to see if we can get to that F word. Fatigue. So I'm quickly throwing those weights up and then controlling the descent, also known as the eccentric contraction phase. Check your body. Is it pulling back? Because sometimes it wants to help out. 4 more, whatever. And 1 more. Go ahead, set your weights down. We're going to come back and stand up. And you're going to use the chair. So this is hip extension, which is why I had you swing the legs, but then you got a little break. So check the space behind you. If you're going to use the seat of the chair, which I'll probably use, make sure your hands are not above, beyond your shoulders, but under. You can be on palms, some people knuckles. And then make sure the shoulders are anchored. Knees bent. Pick one leg. You just lift that leg and try and bring it to where you feel it is parallel. So you really just glute squeeze in here. Can you do this from the back of the chair? Yes, you can. Your leg is not going to be parallel to ground. However, you lean out. So up for you would be here. Don't try and kick it any higher. Not great for your back. If you lower your body, then when you lift your leg, you don't jack the back. So 10 to yourselves. I don't know, 16, something in that range. Okay, when you're ready. Head up. Belly in, this is core work. Your belly is being drawn toward the ground. Last 2, hold it up. See, if you took your shirt off, would your belly be dragging on the floor? She's kidding. And release. Other side. So I'm going to move to this side. You're welcome to stay where you are. I think it's a better view. Okay, set yourself up. When ready, remember it's not high. Tighten your gut every time you lift your leg. Chin up. Holding it up and pulsing up. Toe is pointing down. Squeeze your bottom. 4 more. Zip your zipper. And rest. Careful with your blood pressure as you come up. Find your tubing if you have it. For those of you who may not have tubing, this is where you grab your weights, lay down on the floor with your knees bent, and do a chest press, working your pecs. Those of us with tubing, goes around the back, and then you can just hold the tubing, but I don't like my handlebars. So you can hold the handlebars as well. So mine is tight enough. Let's not be dumb and move weights back. So take a test, you can stand. I'm just trying to stay in the, there we go. So I'm going forward. If I were standing up, this is not right, I would be here. So we've been working the back side of our body. Now we're going to focus a little more on the front. Then I'll finish with the back. So what is this like? Push-ups. If you didn't have tubing or didn't want to lay on your back chest press, do some push-ups. I wouldn't stop you. 4, 3, 2, rest. Now, if you have the tubing, bring it around in front. Watch out for the handlebars. And you do the same thing, only reverse. Instead of your hands coming together, you're trying to have your elbows come together. If you're on the floor, you don't have weights, you can join us by standing up or seated. Don't put weights in your hands, but do the same motion. It's not even that I have anything in my hands. I'm just squeezing my shoulder blades. And when we finish with the external resistance of the tubing, we're all going to do an unweighted variation for the upper back, the IVT. Letters, they're all the thing now. So my 3 letters are VAW. Do you know what that's for? Value added wife. Been working a lot at my house, so I call myself a VAW. Okay, we're going to pause. I want you just to notice, you should feel the upper traps and a bit of your rhomboids. So without any external resistance, there's a couple ways you could do this. If you did not want to use a chair, you could get yourself to a wall, put your bum on the wall, and lean out. So my knees are bent. It's kind of like I'm in a chair, but less supported. Belly is in, and here is my I, here is my T, and here is my V. Some people do W. But from the chair, since you're probably already there, again, if your back feels a little, I would put a pillow or squeeze my legs together. And it's a hinge forward. Okay, now you've got that gravitational pull. So let's just do a bunch of I's, a letter I. Give me an I. Now we did this with our sit-ups today, didn't we? Say yes, we did. Sometimes the weights are not the important things that you throw around, but it's the function and the movement that's primary. All right, let's go to some T's. So it's not the heaviness of the arms, it's where the muscles work to create this movement. Think of shoulder blades drawing together. Belly in. I'm just talking to myself. All right, now the V. So this is the V. Option is to do a W. The W is the bent elbow variation. And the V is the extended arm. You can play with both. La 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 la. Woo! All right, sit up. How do you feel? Yeah. So let's take the warmth of our shoulders and stretch. Drop your ear to one shoulder. Other shoulder sinks. If you need a little more, could do a little more. The ear, opposite arm, goes behind your back. And then just feel weight. You want a little weight? Use 3 fingers and do the weight with your hand. And here's a good one. Fingers open, chin to your armpit, hands on the crown of the head. Weight your head with your fingers. Yes, please. Take your hands away. Chin comes center, head comes up, ear drops the other way. We're just looking at each other. So opening through your neck muscles. Be careful you're not slouched forward, sit tall. If you need more, you may not. Take the hand of the shoulder you're opening and put it behind your back. So it hangs behind you. 3 fingers if you need a little more in your head. Up to you. Not clenching your jaw. Wow, I am like really sweaty. I don't think it's going to get any better today. All right, here's the one where I turn the chin to my armpit, put the hands on my head, and gently pull my head down. I would say it's not uncommon to find that one side is more needy or feels it more than the other one. Release the hands, the chin comes to the chest. Place the head up so you can see what we're going to do. The hands will come around, grab them, or some people, okay, lacing. I'm not cracking my knuckles here. My knuckles are really soft as my hands go forward, but if that's too much, just stack the hands as you wish. Bow your head down, press the arms forward, feeling the elbows straighten and the chest to cave in. And then look at your belly button. Pull it in. As you come up, put your hands, clasped or laced, behind your head. And then let the elbows fall back as your head rests in your hands. So we know this is back extension. You know I like to do this one. You don't have to look up. There's me looking forward. There's me looking up. Some people are not comfortable looking up, so. Use your hands to bring the head back center. Release the hands. Let's go to some hips. So I'm already in my chair. Look, I did it without my hands. Can you get your leg up without holding? And then here. So I just told Mom yesterday, who's still complaining of her neuropathy, to get in this position, be tall, lean forward, stay there for about 3 minutes. I suspect when I see her in a little bit and ask her if she did this yesterday, she will have forgotten. So, you know, I really think it's great that you do this with me. I'm so blessed to be able to do it with you. And because it's kind of fun to, you know, do it in the comfort of your home, but also do it in a way that's kind of familiar and that takes care of yourself. So we strengthen, we stretch, kind of huff and puff, we think. I have to think. So I'm feeling my hips sometimes in the back. So there was a student that some of you remember, June, who also had a sciatic issue, and I suggested this because I'm not a doctor. I just said, you know, this can help move things around, and she got so much better. She just came in very pleased to have something to do. Doesn't it feel good when you have something you could do that helps yourself? All right, let's switch legs, no hands. Now those of you who are not supposed to sit like this already know that. You cross at the ankles. Don't forget to lift tall before you lean forward, otherwise, look at the difference. So there's this, and I feel that in my low back, as opposed to elongating my spine, hinging forward. That changes the pull to around the hip joint, where so many things move. Everything from your spine goes down, goes around through the hip, goes all the way down to your feet. Remember that song, Den Bones? Yes. Hip bone connected to the thigh bone connected to the knee bone. Yes. And they're all held together with muscles, ligaments, and tendons. And that's what we try and use when we're working out. So we move dem bones. Notice your breath should have been coming down. If you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something that monitors your heart rate, we used to do the old check the pulse thing. Not really important to do that anymore. You can always use the perception of exertion. So when we were doing our huffy puffy, if you felt like you wouldn't be able to sing along, then that's where you want to be, but you should be able to talk. You shouldn't be so out of breath that you can't talk. Okay, hamstring stretch, real quick, one for one leg, up, sit up tall, lean forward. Yes, that feels good. I know some people reach for the feet, that's just not me. You could do you. Tighten the belly as you come up, switch sides. Up tall. Ah. So I do feel that I am cooling down, feel like I have stretched things out. I did not stretch the triceps, you know why? Because when we finished with the biceps, they did the stretching for us. Yes, it all works that way. All right, deep breath, the arms go up, and then the arms come down, and roll your shoulders around. Okay, did you get sweaty? Don't forget to go finish your water. I'm checking in to see who actually made it here. Yes! So Marcy, remember sitting here on my couch? I'm thinking of you all as I'm down here. I go home Saturday, so we'll be back doing this class on Tuesday. We've got all of September. Can you believe September is coming around? And next week is my husband and I's 48th anniversary. So I probably should get a card, right? All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Bye.